I just learned a ton about history and culture during week 3 of module 4 in Praxis. In the first lecture I watched by Dr. Stephen Davies, he argues that when studying history, it's more beneficial to study past technological advances than to study political advances. Definitely not what I learned in public education. He elevates scientists, innovators, businessmen well over political and military leaders. And that mindset changes how I value history, how I value the present and the news today, and the future as I venture in that direction, and all of my optimism that I now have based on what he taught me. In this lens of ideas and how people connect, it's just one historical narrative. He mentions after he gives the lecture of how diverse historical narratives can be. For example, there's communications and fashion and music and economics and writing, all of these lenses through which we can see history. So which one do we use? Thankfully, I use more than one, for sure. Overall, I'd like to view history more so in the ideas and how people connected, similar to Dr. Davies. But I can simultaneously entertain several narratives, micro-focused within that. Normally when I choose, I think of a goal, of specific questions that I have, and then I narrow my historical story, what I'm studying, to fit that. Normally it's through hospitality. I love hospitality, and so the history of globalization really strikes me, and I know that everybody has that passion, and through your passion you can find your favorite lens to view history. After Davies' lectures is a 10-part series by Dr. Paul Cantor, in which he argues that capitalism, production for the masses, betters the arts, betters culture. And the great thing about Cantor's presentation is that he has this huge story, all this history of artistic culture and its economic basis, but it can be broken down into small chronological segments: drama, painting, music, film, television networks, novels, forgot that one, video games, and then how modernism and totalitarianism has influenced all of it. This is a very unique lens for history, commerce, and the arts, but a diverse audience can easily relate to it. Novelists, musicians, TV critics, gamers, everybody can find their lens and then view his argument through it so that everyone can see how the free market benefits culture. My biggest takeaway from his lectures is that the free market creates a pyramid. It's a pyramid order for culture. And that gives me hope, because sometimes I feel like I'm just swimming in all this noise of mass production. There's so much created. There's so many products. But I can trust that I need that wide mass productive base if I want to reach the peaks, if I want to reach those spectacular works of art. I can trust that the spontaneous order of the market will create that, and that the pyramid order is what I have to look for to see where I'm at and where I want to be. And I can see that no matter where I am in the history of mankind. So like I said, I learned a ton this week, and I hope by watching this video you learned a little bit too. Have a wonderful day.